Hey, does anyone want to buy my house? I'm kind of behind on my payments. Bank's gonna snag this from me. Help? Anybody? Any takers? It's a good deal. Just need a little help here. Anybody? Anybody at all? It's a good deal, promise. You guys want to get a good deal on a home? Oh, okay. How about you? Do you want a good deal on a house? You're good. They don't even know what they're missing out on. I mean, sure, they're 12 years old, but that kid was in college, dude. I was 13, thanks. I was retired by the time, I freaking got out of college. My name's Kris Krohn. Today we're talking about short sales. When people get behind on their payments, they try to dump those homes at a discount, and they can sometimes lead to not just your best deals, but helping someone out in the community. Today, I'm gonna share with you my top 5 hacks for scoring a great deal on a short sale.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! I'm turning dreams into reality. Yeah. It's one shot, now the future is yours. Go!
Those kids, they don't even freaking know. Literally just passed up possibly a fortune. But then again, you're not that dumb. You're here. You're probably one of my subscribers, right? So today I'm gonna teach you the top 5 ways to find lucrative short sale deals. I'll teach you what a short sale is, why they're so good, how I've made tons of money from them, and how you can too. So what the heck is a short sale? Well, a short sale in real estate is when a financially distressed homeowner sells their property for less than the amount due on the mortgage. Bottom line is, they are probably behind on making some of their payments, and they're starting to panic because they're thinking, oh my gosh, if I don't do something soon, the bank is gonna foreclose on me and take my property.
This is no time to panic. This is the perfect time to panic.
So in finance, there's this term called shorting, and it basically means I know it's worth X, but I'm gonna short it and sell it for Y. Because look at the situation that the homeowner's in. The homeowner either has to forgive the difference, which means they're gonna have to come out of pocket for selling it at a loss, or they've gotta require their bank, the lender, to pay the owner all or part of the difference between the sales price and the original value of the mortgage. Let me give you an example. Let's say that someone owns a property. Let's say that it is valued at $250,000. Let's say that they actually owe $260,000 on the property, however. Somehow they got upside down. They bought it at the wrong market timing. And so it's not so simple of solving their problem as just putting it on the open market. So what they decide to do is they decide to list the home for $190,000. Now guess what's gonna happen if you went on the MLS and listed a home for $190,000 that has a value of $250,000? Well, you can imagine a lot of investors are gonna come running because someone's gonna say, that looks like a really good deal. In fact, it looks like I can get this $250,000 house for only $190,000. Does the owner of the house actually have the right to sell it for $190,000 even though they owe $260,000? They don't. But remember, they've missed maybe 3 or 4 payments to the bank, and the bank is saying, hey, guess what? We've given you multiple notices in the mail, and we're now going to foreclose on this property. You have literally weeks left or maybe a couple months left before we come and take over. So the owner basically does this stunt. They list it for $190,000 with a realtor, and guess what? They end up getting 20 offers for something around $190,000 from interested parties. And they take it to the bank and they say, bank, you know I'm upside down on this house. You know I'm in trouble, and I'm telling you right now I can't make my payments. But look at all of these offers I have from people that are willing to buy it for $190,000. Will you, bank, forgive the debt and basically get this off of the books and sell it to one of these people? If the bank says yes, they have approved a short sale. The owner gets out without being foreclosed on, the investor gets a really good deal, and the bank saved themselves some time and money from waiting another X number of months to do the foreclosure process by just agreeing to a lower price right now. So really, if you want to know what a short sale is, it sounds like this. A lot of money. In fact, one of the first deals I ever did that was a short sale, I made like $70,000 on it. It was sweet. But there are some pros and cons that you should be aware of. Pros, You're going to get a deal below the market. And frankly, that is the secret to making money in real estate, right? Buy low, sell high. You get a good deal, you sell it for more, you get to make the difference. Number two, there can be less competition if you know the right timing of getting in on the deal like I'm going to tell you about. Number three, these deals are less risky. Why? Because you got a good deal. The people that always get screwed in real estate are the people that buy at market value, which is 95% of the market. Because you've got a good deal, you have created a safety net of margin, as Warren Buffett calls it. And then number four, these homes can be in good condition, but not always. Sometimes you got to put some lipstick in real estate. That's what we mean when we say do a little bit of cosmetic work, right? Like paint and carpet. On the other hand, there are some disadvantages that you should be aware of. Ironically, short sale can be a long process. Like sometimes it can take 6, 8, or 9 months to get an approval from a bank to get your super low price. Also, it requires many creditor approvals because sometimes a house isn't owned by one bank. It's sometimes owned by this bank, backed up by this bank, backed up by that bank, and you need approval from all three of them for the deal to actually go through. So you could get the bank in first position saying yes, the bank in second position saying yes, and the bank in third position saying, I'm the one that stands to lose. I'm not approving this. Now in today's video, I am going to share with you the 5 places you go to look for these amazing short sale deals. And then at the end, I've got a special bonus. I've got a crazy awesome shortcut, a tool that you can literally use for free today for finding a short sale right in your backyard. So where do you actually go to find all these short sales? 5 places, my friend, and here's place number 1. The MLS, it stands for Multiple Listings Service. If you're brand new to the game of real estate, MLS is basically a private online database used by real estate agents to make buying and selling homes more efficient. Only real estate agents and other professional affiliates can access the MLS, but similar information can be found on sites such as Zillow, Trulia, and then my bonus at the end, I'm going to share with you how you kind of skim past the agents and get immediate access right now on your cell phone to all of this data and information. Think of the MLS like a foundational tool where all the homes are officially listed by all realtors. And when you go there, you have to know how to query it. You have to know how to leverage it. Because it's a large database of all homes listed in your area, you need to know that short sales go by a number of code names.
Oh, you're using their made up names.
For example, you shouldn't just type in short sale to find those kind of good deals through a realtor or through the tool I'll give you at the end, but also notice of default, subject to bank approval, pre-approved by bank, give the bank time to respond, headed for auction, third-party review required. These are all just kind of code names that says, hey, this is an owner that is in distress that needs to offload this property. They're probably upside down on the mortgage, which is why they actually can't list it just on the open market. And as a result, they're trying to get rid of it this way. And if you put in all of those code words in the search bar, you're going to find all the short sales in your area that you should look at, crunch the numbers on, and go get a good deal on. You know, sometimes people don't like employing realtors because they think it's going to cost them money. But did you know that anytime you're an investor buying a property, your realtor is basically working for you for free because the person selling the property has to pay for them. As a result, the second way of finding a short sale is by investor-friendly real estate agents. By the way, I'm not looking for a realtor. I'm looking for a realtor that specializes in working with investors. They're a different breed. They understand that you have to crunch the numbers and that the numbers have to make sense. It's not about falling in love with the house and its drapes and curtains and that it's so prettily painted.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty.
Right? I'm talking about a realtor that understands, hey, we're looking for a good deal. We're looking for a good return on investment. I'm looking for an investment property. I'm looking for a deep discount. Maybe I'm looking for a handyman special because if I can buy low, fix it up, I can sell it high. Maybe I'm flipping the property. Maybe I'm doing a rental. These are all strategies of investors. Most realtors are just servicing the community of people that want to buy and sell homes to live in for themselves. So find a realtor that has expertise in this niche because they will help you score better deals. By the way, where do you go to find realtors like that? Simple. You should interview them. You should actually, first of all, look for the ones that represent only investment or distressed properties. And then number 2, you should ask them, how many deals have you done? And you're looking for the one that says, oh, I've done $100 million or $200 million or $300 million worth of distressed real estate. That's the expert I want to work with. The third way that you find a short sale is that you actually check out your local courthouse records. By the way, you can do this online. You used to have to like drive to the courthouse and look for people that were in default and not paying their mortgage. By law, it's public record when someone does not make their payment. I think banks instituted this to embarrass people to make sure that they were making their payments on time. So this is something that officially gets filed, but you should go online to your local courthouse records and understand this. When a property owner does not pay their mortgage for several months, the lender will file what's called a notice of default. In case the homeowner fails to negotiate a solution with the bank or pay the balance required, the property can then be considered a short sale. And that becomes public knowledge so that investors like you and I can go out there and try to clean up this mess. By the way, if you're liking this information today, make sure that you become a subscriber, because when I drop my videos, they're all dropped with the intention of putting money in your bank account. Here's number 4. Use online real estate websites like Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia, Foreclosure.com. These are all different online tools. There's some pros and cons about them. Like Zillow is not necessarily your most accurate website, but they do a good job showcasing everything out there in your area. Realtor.com, that's going to give you a lot of accurate, deeper level information. Trulia, I love it for the app. It's just really easy to use on my phone. And Foreclosure.com, well, you might think we're talking about short sales, but before something becomes a foreclosure, it actually is a short sale. So you'll often see short sales listed with foreclosures. Now, before I give you this bonus and give you what I think is the most powerful tool for finding literally a deal inside the next few minutes, let me share number 5 with you. If you really want to get serious about the game of investing, you should join up with a local RIA. That's your real estate association. That's where investors and lenders will meet and realtors will share deals that they're doing. And what you're ultimately aiming to do is network with like-minded people or people that are involved in the game of real estate. For example, this includes a lot of different kinds of people, but even your local postman. Did you know that your local postman has a route? Talk to this dude or dudette. Like this person right here, they drive the route, they know the neighborhoods, they know which houses are dilapidating and falling apart. Those literally can be sometimes like literally your most deeply discounted homes. You know, speaking of a really powerful network, I had worked with this one realtor that kept finding me good deals, and they became a part of my network, and they told me about this deal. It was a house that had a value of $165,000. I don't know what the owner actually owed on the property, but I do know that it was a short sale. This house over the past 9 months had received over 200 offers. Do you know why? Because the realtor had listed it as a short sale for $90,000. The bank had not seen any of these offers, but had gotten to the point where they're like, okay, we're now about to officially start the foreclosure process. And my realtor notified me and said, hey, Kris, for 9 months, people have been putting offers on this house, but we're now at the perfect timing, the juncture where the bank is going to make a decision this weekend. And guess what? We've got insider track knowledge. Make your most aggressive offer, and that's the one that they're going to look at. So at the end of the day, I was only competing against 3 other people. I made an offer above the $90,000 asking price. My offer was $98,000. Because I was hoping that I could really get this deal, and I'd crunch my numbers. This thing's worth $165 fixed up. At $98,000, that's $8,000 more than 90. It was still going to be a good deal. And I was the prevailing offer. But this entire house had like $15,000 total put into it. We got away with a 10% down payment. We did a little bit of lipstick and repairs on it. And at the end of the day, we just made a killer ROI on this deal. Yes, short sales done the right way can be freaking winners. I hope you're enjoying this video so far, because I've shared with you 5 different ways of finding short sales. But you know what? Today, as a bonus, I'm going to share with you a 6th way. It is the most powerful way to find a really good deal. Think about it from my point of view. Every other day, I buy a house. I don't use any of my own money. I don't use any credit. My team puts in hundreds of hours of work finding deals with insane high ROIs. And that's because ultimately, I'm not a real estate guy. I'm a systems guy. And what I want to do right now is I want to share with you the ultimate system for finding your own really good deals right in your backyard. It's called Kris Krohn House Finder. I got tired of using all of these online websites, going through realtors, accessing the MLS to find a really good deal. And I said, you know what? This is all public knowledge. Some of it's private. I'm just going to pay to pull all of it together and put it in one simple resource. So in the link below, you could go here to Kris Krohn House Finder for free, set up your own account, and then check out what happens.
I'm in the empire business.
I give you access to all of this. This is the magnum opus voila moment. Because check it out. You could literally click on any of these buttons and find something dope. I typed in my area, Salt Lake City, Utah. And here's what it said. There are currently 1,189 homes listed on the MLS. 161 of them are pre-foreclosure, which includes short sales. 3 of them are actually at the auctions. 225 are technically foreclosed on bank-owned homes. I've got 18,705 cash buyers in the past who have bought homes cash. By the way, I reach out to them in similar neighborhoods and say, buy my house cash and partner with me on my killer deal. Tax liens. There are people here who have not paid their taxes, and those homes eventually are going to become short sales or go to auction. You got homes that are vacant. And then my favorite, I actually have programmed my own button for high equity real estate. And all I have to do is query for things that are on the market. So if all I do right now is click on foreclosures, look what happens. Every address pops up for a pre-foreclosure. And these are, my friends, the very best deals that you can find in your area. You've got access to this as long as you live inside the United States. I do not have it globally programmed because there is no international MLS. If there was, I would give this for everyone all around the world. And this resource I make available to you for free for 7 days. 7 days to get your hands on a really good deal. And then after that, I've got some fees for managing this particular company. So there's a small monthly payment that will pay for itself a million times over when you start doing good deals like this. Hey, thank you for watching today's video. Make sure you comment or subscribe because I use those comments to build my next videos. But more importantly, if you really want to know how to do real estate from your couch, like literally from your home, especially with all this social distance crap going on, then click this link, watch this video. I'm literally going to show you how to make $100,000 sitting right from your couch using this tool, Kris Krohn House Finder. In fact, the very first short sale I did. Grammar, who needs it?